Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Saturday, February 6th, 2016, around 7:22 in the evening. Sun went down. It was a nice recovery to about 35-40 degrees a day today. Lots of snow melting, and tonight's going to be a little cooler. Get your driveways and walkways shoveled because black ice is going to form. Tomorrow more melting in the mid-40s in some locations, but Monday and Tuesday, periods of snow. Anywhere from a dusting to as much as a foot in some areas of southern New England. Track of this is very important if we're going to get nothing or if we're going to get slammed. Stay tuned to future forecast. After the snow's gone, the cold sets in, and we're locked in for it for the next several days. Spring won't be coming back anytime soon. Some news to report, some college basketball action. The University of Louisville's men's basketball team, who is not going to the postseason, crushes Boston College by the score of 79-47. The BC Eagles suck this year in college basketball. Ted Sarantis probably is not paying attention to them. Stony Brook beat UMass Lowell Riverhawks men's basketball team by the score of 91-73 today in Lowell. Sad news to report in the world of music. Musician Dan Hicks passed away at the age of 74. Prayers to his family. And this just came over the wire. Providence goaltender Malcolm Subin got a puck shot in his neck during practice. He's been rushed to the hospital, so prayers to him. Hopefully he's going to be okay. And that's about it on news. My third and final video blog subject of the night is my personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is about the late great Pro Basketball Hall of Famer Moses Malone. Moses Malone had a 21-year career in pro basketball for the ABA and NBA. He was one of the most famous centers in NBA history. Moses was born and he grew up in Petersburg, Virginia. He was raised by a single mother. His father left the family at 2 years old because he was an alcoholic, and his mother raised Moses. And Moses played basketball in high school. He was such a great basketball player that during his junior and senior year, his high school team went undefeated and won the Virginia State Basketball Championships 2 years in a row. And Moses was being recruited by the big top colleges across the country because he was such a great center. He signed a letter of intent to play for University of Maryland. But in 1974, Moses Malone, at the age of 18, was drafted in the third round of the 1974 ABA draft by the Utah Stars, which back then the ABA was competing with the NBA, and the ABA had no such rule about high school drafting players out of high school. And Moses decided to go into pro basketball at the age of 18. He played 2 seasons in the ABA with the Utah Stars and the Spirit of St. Louis. He made the ABA All-Star team as a rookie, and his stats for the ABA were 17.2 points per game and 12.9 rebounds per game. Spirit of St. Louis folded, and Moses Malone was put in a disputable draft. The Trailblazers selected him, and then he was traded to the Buffalo Braves, and he only played a couple of games with the Buffalo Braves, and then he spent the 19 seasons in the NBA with the Braves, Rockets, 76ers, Bullets, Hawks, Bucks, back to the 76ers, and closing out with the Spurs in the 1994-1995 season. The best years of Moses Malone's career was with the Rockets and the 76ers. 15 times he scored at least 1,000 points per season. 7 times he had 1,000 rebounds during the season. 10 seasons, he had at least 100 or more assists per season. 11 times he averaged 20 points per game. 14 times he averaged 10 rebounds per game. He played in 12 All-Star games. And 4 times he was named NBA's All-First Team. 4 times he was named All-NBA Second Team. 3 times he was the most valuable player in the National Basketball Association. 1 time he was All-NBA's First Defensive Team. 1 time he was All-NBA's Defensive Second Team. And 6 times he led the NBA in rebounding. And it was a joke that Moses Malone always would shoot and miss, but always would get his own rebound. So that's how he won all these rebound championships. And he played in the NBA Finals a couple of times, winning the NBA championship in 1983 with the Philadelphia 76ers, and he won the NBA's Finals Most Valuable Player at that time as well. And Moses Malone, towards the end of his career, was bouncing around from team to team. His production started to go down after he left the 76ers, going to the Bullets and the Hawks and the Bucks, where he basically became a part-time player. And then he went back to the 76ers as like the 11th, 12th player. He ended his career playing for the Spurs as basically kind of a 12th man, and he retired, and he was the last active player in the NBA to play in the ABA. That was so amazing. And Moses Malone's career stats: 29,580 points, averaging 20.6 points per game, 17,834 rebounds, averaging 12.2 rebounds per game, 1,936 assists, averaging 1.4 assists per game. The Rockets retired as number 24. He has not been honored by the 76ers for his number being retired, but that should happen one of these days. He was a first ballot Hall of Famer in 2001. Moses Malone, probably one of the top 10 greatest centers in NBA history. When he retired, he didn't go into coaching or broadcasting. He stayed retired. He probably showed up for a lot of functions like reunions, Hall of Fame ceremonies. But Moses was suffering from some heart problems. And in 2015, at a charity golf tournament, he passed away at the age of 60. He was going in for heart surgery. He had like a pacemaker in his heart. And it's sad that he passed away at a young age. And that's about it on Moses Malone. And that's about it on these video blogs, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter for tonight. Tomorrow, 3 more video blogs are coming to you. First video blog will be about the 100 greatest matches in pro wrestling history. Continue on from numbers 90 through 81. Second video blog of the day will be about MBTA commuter rail route from South Station in Boston to the Needham branch. And the third and final video blog of the night is the personality profile. Tomorrow's personality profile will be about Dave Henderson. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Button guy. Molly Rosemiller, the WCCO, Roxanne has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart's so stunning. She's the best and also has nice legs. Amy Swenzy rocks and she also has nice legs. Bob Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent. And in the words of Dr. Thomas Sharkey, this action will not be tolerated. BMHS. Don't forget Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. Questions, comments, concerns, shout-outs, plugs, send it to me. Be shouted out. And goodbye, everybody. See you tomorrow.